I'm back to Fog Wrestling, 13th of May, 2002. Top 5 moments for this absolute poo. Additional Raw, it was shite, guys, but we had to waddle through the shite and pick out 5 moments, and they're all pretty shite.
Normally you're spoiled for choice. But yeah, it was pretty hard. It was hard to pick this one for a different reason. Normally it's hard to pick top 5 moments because there's a lot of good stuff. Tonight, not so much, but we've came to the conclusion. We've got our 5, so it is what it is. And there's a wee debut, I believe, for someone who's hardcore. So, probably the most fucking prestigious thing this guy will win the WWE. So, our list, top 5 moments. Coming at number 5, mixed tag team match. It's Stevie Richards and Jazz defending their titles against Bubba Ray and Trish Stratus. One title, both titles on the line, but only one title can change hands. And Trish ends up beating Jazz. I mean, it wasn't a great match.
I guess what was kind of cool about this is a woman could, Trish could have pinned Stevie Richards. But what, could he?
No, she couldn't have because they had
the hardcore title. There's no rules with the hardcore title.
Yes.
So what was the fucking point then?
No, because the men could only fight. Do you even watch these shows?
Yes, it was a mixed tag, but I don't get why.
So she wouldn't have been legal to pin him?
But other people can come out and attack Richards. Why couldn't she have just went, well, hold on, not you, referee, it's in the ring. Referee at the back, I want to make this pin.
Because I guess it's during a match, so it would have cancelled it out. Fuck, I don't know.
Well, who makes up the logic here? Well,
I'm making it up.
I'll tell you what, this show wasn't full of logic, but this was a decent match. I feel like this feud's actually been pretty good.
It's alright. It was
one of the actual shining lights about Raw recently.
It was all over the place, and I kind of like that. See, when there's shit happening. And
bit of action.
A bit of fucking chaos, mayhem. So yeah, number 5, right? Number 4, we've got a day in the life of Tommy Dreamer. Basically, this was like a wee backstage segment, like a promo package segment. And it was Tommy Dreamer just brushing his teeth and...
with toilet water.
Drinking toilet water.
Using the same toothbrush as his dog. After shaving the tongue.
Aye, all that shit. I guess they don't know what to do with Dreamer, and they're just they're trying. It's almost in like a couple weeks' time the guy's going to be eating dog shit or something.
I think it's fucking mad that this guy wasn't in NWA TNA at this time. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's been jobbed out, like, you may as well.
Probably the only place he would have got a title.
Aye. Number 3, we've backstage segment with Booker T and Goldust. Goldust is talking about them being part of the Lumberjack match tonight. He turns around to talk to Booker T, and Booker T's dressed there looking like a fucking goof. Dressed as a lumberjack.
The hell, man?
He finds out he doesn't need to be. He's a bit pissed off. He's like, what the hell, man? And he's wearing the lumberjack shit, and he tells Goldust, you're weird. Then he throws it, he rips it off, and then Goldust is like stuttering and says, why is this always happened to us? So it was alright. It was nowhere near as good as our segment for last week, but it is.
Nothing was on this show, guys.
It is what it is. Number 2, by the way, it was a 3-way tie for these top 3 places, so there wasn't much in it, but obviously we have to do it in an order, so we can't really have 3 first places, but
yeah. All on the podium.
Yeah, they all got the podium. There wasn't much between these. Number 2, we've got the bike ride. You heard of the plane ride for Hell a couple weeks ago? I guess this was Hulk Hogan's bike ride for Hell. The only problem is it lasted about 30 seconds. Yeah. It actually took Taker longer to chain Hogan to the bike.
Everything about this feud's awkward.
Than the bike ride took. I'm
going to help Stone Cold Steve Austin, brother. That's why I've got all my motorcycle gear on.
I think it was a cool moment, but I think they executed it as shit. I think in reality, Hulk Hogan getting dragged through the arena on a bike by Taker, I think that should be an epic moment. And while it is kind of epic, you look at it and just go, it should have been done better, I mean, it took ages for Taker to get Hogan strapped to the bike. And
I had not much problem with that. It's the fact Hogan's sitting there selling it, and then Taker has to constantly go back for wee jobber jabs. Why couldn't he have just knocked him out with the lead pipe? Hogan sells it for a minute. Right, he's just lying there.
Unconscious or whatever.
Aye, and then once Taker gets him tied up, he can slap him or something to wake him up. Just things like that.
So Taker drives off down a corridor. They show a replay. He drives back down the same corridor, takes a left-hand turn. Hogan slides into the steel pipes. Then Undertaker says he'll see him.
And a bunch of cardboard boxes.
At Judgment Day. So yeah. I mean, Hogan...
And things are about to get a lot more awkward at Judgment Day.
Hogan dominated the 80s. He fucking buried everybody. And now he finds himself buried under a bunch of cardboard boxes. It's mad how life can sometimes turn around. And
talking about the 80s though, it was Ric Flair against Hulk Hogan. Main event of Raw. What else could? Well, not main event of Raw, but it should have been
the main event of Raw. It should have been the fucking.
Fuck knows why it wasn't. I guess for the story of the show, it kind of needed not to be. But what a fucking match these two like for the title.
See, in 2002, you probably think you never get Hogan versus Flair again. Mad thing is, you get it fucking 10 years later in TNA. Whoa! But anyway, yeah, Hogan versus Flair, undisputed title on the line. The match was actually alright itself, and then you get all the interference, you get the NWO coming out, you got Bradshaw coming out, and then it finishes with Austin. Ric Flair's going for the figure 4 leg lock on Hogan, grabs the leg, spins around, walks into an Austin stunner. Good night. Hogan, is he going to pin him for the stunner? No one kicks out the stunner, but Hogan wants to drop a shitty leg drop anyway. I can't win from Stone Cold's move, brother. I gotta hit my own move, brother. Yeah. So
like, could there not have been a way where they could have like had Austin and Hogan team up against Taker and the NWO?
Or maybe Austin just didn't want to work with Hogan. I don't know, guys. But anyway, that's your whack. That's your top 5 moments, right? The show wasn't that great. Arguably, I'd say definitely the weakest show so far since the brand split. And I feel that the last couple of Raws have been pretty poor in general. I would say people go on about the SmackDown 6. I don't think at the moment the SmackDown 6 is contributing to SmackDown being better, but I would say SmackDown's definitely been better. It's nothing to do with the SmackDown top 6, the SmackDown 6. I just think SmackDown's a better show. Partly due to Raw sucking at the moment. It does. I mean, it's not that good.
So even the mid card on SmackDown's superior. I mean, Edge Angle. I wouldn't say it's mid card, but it's not exactly. I mean, the top dog match. And it's just on Raw. It's like Ric Flair, Austin, NWO. It's boring. It's just
like Raw have two bona fide main eventers, right? Raw have 2 legit main events, and they're both been booked pretty shit.
Could you imagine if SmackDown still had Rock? I mean, fucking hell, what would be going on?
Plus, Hogan's a Raw guy, so I mean, a SmackDown guy, so I mean, fucking technically shouldn't even be on Raw, if he wasn't a champ. But, I'm struggling, absolutely struggling here, Raw at the moment. Who knows, maybe they'll get better after Judgment Day, maybe there'll be a title change and there'll be, I don't know, maybe there'll be something happening, guys. But anyway, that is it. Till next time.
Peace.